This is a press briefing of the ANC officials. The officials will now speak to you. Thank you very much.
It was a well-choreographed show of unity. The ANC's top brass walked out of the lifts at ground floor of the party headquarters, Luthuli House in Johannesburg, to an expectant media. Much was expected from this rare interaction between the media and the ANC's highest leadership. Expectations fueled in part by recent developments, including ANC Youth League President Julius Malema's attack on President Jacob Zuma's leadership style. There's also been relentless speculation about divisions among the top 6 leaders themselves, with reports of plots to outmaneuver each other in the race for the party's presidency, centering around President Zuma and his deputy Kgalema Motlanthe. ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe read the joint statement in which the party's senior officials lament public remarks they describe as being an ANC shockingly disrespectful and crude.
These remarks are also meant to portray the national officials as disunited as well as competing against each other for positions within the organization. The national officials of the ANC are at one with regard to any matters of discipline within the ANC as well as action taken as informed by the ANC Constitution, and will remain loyal to all decisions we're part of.
And so, one at a time, the ANC's top officials took to the podium to pledge unity. Deputy President Kgalema Motlanthe, whose alleged presidential aspirations have fueled much speculation, vowed that those seeking to sow disunity would fail.
Some gatherings we address together with the president when we meet with structures in the provinces. Some we do it separately, but we are very consistent in promoting the unity of the organization. And of course, those who try to use our names to divide the organization will not succeed here.
ANC Treasurer Matthew Phosa defended himself against criticism that he did not do enough to admonish Malema when he called President Zuma a dictator at Wits University last Friday.
I did not have the urge to respond in kind. One of the paragraphs not recorded in the speech is when I said, and that was in response, the masses of our country do not appreciate it when leaders squabble in public. I said so on the record. I was trying to respond and caution against public spat and saying to leadership, which was with me at the table and within the audience, we shall not engage in public spat.
President Zuma kept quiet for most of the briefing, only taking to the podium once during the question and answer session. He admitted that other than encounters during the National Working Committee and the National Executive Committee meetings, he has not had a meeting with Malema. Refusal to meet and discuss is one of the charges Malema throws at Zuma and his leadership team. Zuma also responded to the call by the ANC Youth League spokesperson Floyd Shivambu for corruption charges to be pursued against the president to afford him his day in court.
I think the statement made certainly inappropriate, particularly because technically that matter is sub judice. You know, there's a process of some appeals and other things. So I don't think it's a question we'd expect me to answer, because technically it's sub judice.
The ANC statement calls on members to stop bickering and negative campaigning in the build-up to the party's 53rd National Conference in Mangaung in December. It says election of leadership is a long-standing culture and tradition that strengthens the party, and the Mangaung Conference will be no different. Thulasizwe Semelane, SABC News, Johannesburg.